Boom. Boom. Crash under my heart. Beat going on and on and on and on. What's up, y'all? What's going on, Prater 7? What's the deal, dude? How are you today? Brank Scowl. Scowl. What's up, dude? Have you read this issue? Have you picked up any of the new Wolverine from Capullo? Emily, what's up? Yo, yo. mm. I got room for somebody if they want to hop on here. So, see, so I went to the comic book store the other day and I saw this. Looked dope as shit. I'm a huge fan of Capullo. Back when he was doing X-Force, I thought I liked him when he was doing X-Force. Only because I wasn't a big fan of Liefeld's, and so like when they got Capullo to take over, I was like, oh, this is dope. And then when he started working on started working on Spawn. I wasn't a big fan of McFarlane's artwork. It was like too wonky and too like out there, and it seemed like when McFarlane was working for Marvel, they were like, you could tell that there was like editors like asking him to draw a little bit more the Marvel way, and then once he was doing his own book with Spawn, he was doing it his own way, and it was just kind of a little more wonky. But then the artwork started getting better, and it was better because Greg Capullo got hired. So it was like Greg Capullo was doing the pencils and the structure, the layouts, and then McFarlane would come in and ink and noodle and do his good stuff. Who the fuck is scratching at my door? Scratching at the door? I do have somebody scratching at my door. I have a small dog. Hold on. I can't tell if you could hear the dog scratching. Scratching at the door. Okay. So, anyways, big fan of Greg Capullo. Love his stuff. When Kevin Smith was doing his show called Fat Man on Batman, I don't even know if it's still available anymore, but he interviewed Greg Capullo a couple times, and it was really cool to listen to him talk about his past. His dealings with alcoholism, what was going on in his life, just, cleaning up, finding somebody, marrying this woman that he's always been in love with. Like it was a really cool interview, not just like how he felt about Batman at the time, because he was drawing Batman, that Court of Owls stuff, which was just fucking phenomenal. I mean, if you don't have Batman Court of Owls, the art edition, like just the pencils, you're missing out. You should go get that. It's really, really fucking good. So I love Greg Capullo. So Greg is the thing that brought me back to Marvel right now. This is like what's gonna make me drop $5 for a copy for this comic book. So I saw this. I saw issue 3, and of course they did not have issue 2 or 1. So I was like, "Fuck!" So that's why we're starting with issue 3. So fuck it, we're going live. Yeah. So Capullo, just talked about him. Townsend, that is like the inker's inker. Everybody knows Townsend. He worked with Jim Lee for years. Really became Jim Lee's go-to inker for like everything, right? No, that was Jeff Williams, right? What does Townsend do? Now I'm a fucking asshole. What did Townsend do? What did he fucking he? It's like he worked with somebody. Was it just? No, I feel like a jerk. I don't remember. But I feel like Townsend, the name sounds really familiar. Hey, man. No sweat, dude. Not a problem. Take only what you need from me. Wait a minute. I don't have any interest in seeing a bisexual Wolverine fighting a gay Colossus. Fuck. Is that what I didn't? None of that was in here. What did Townsend do? Townsend was the he was Joe Madureira's anchor, right? Why do I have that? Why do I have that song stuck in my head? All right. Well, I gotta tell you, I've already read through here once, and Wolverine wasn't going for the booty, and Colossus ain't honking no bobo in this. Yeah, there's no comic book code authority on here. 50 years. Jonathan Hickman. I know Jonathan Hickman. We've had dinner a couple times together. He's pretty cool. We met like 08, I think. Like he had this superhero book that was like a news show, and it was pretty cool. And I met him when he had that out. Like he had a table at the con that I had at a table at, and we just like talked a little bit. I think he got along with Vinny better, but he had the beards then and everything. He was a cool guy. So it's cool to see him fucking rock and roll with this. Uh, Cover, I don't know. I mean, it's Greg Capullo artwork. I'm not going to be a dumbass, but it just feels like it feels like a missed opportunity because it just feels like am I looking at a fucking splash page from the interior? Because that's kind of what it feels like. Yeah, I don't know. That looks cool. I don't know if I care. Go see it. So yeah, it's weird jumping into this at issue 3. That's dope. I always love the way he draws the people in the backgrounds. You can tell he has fun. Yeah, whole page. No hands shown. Actually, there's some hands. Yeah, not a lot of is there any talk in the beginning? No, not really. Just says he has some unfinished business. So there's some sort of Radiation Place, some sort of like 3 Mile Island kind of thing. Tim Townsend. Okay, so here we go. Magneto died, releasing an EMP that took out all the world's power, killing hundreds of millions of people. Jeez. Is this for fuck? It's kind of dark, right? I don't know. What is this, like an Elseworld? I guess it's an Elseworld, right? I don't know. Hoping to save the survivors, what was left of S.H.I.E.L.D. sent Wolverine, Captain America, and Winter Soldier on a mission into Russia to seek the last device capable of producing energy on Earth. Mastermind, leading a new brotherhood of evil mutants consisting of Sabretooth, Omega Red, Deadpool, and Colossus. What? Intercepting them. Only Wolverine survived, but the rest will not go unavenged. He tracked down and killed Mastermind and, with the help of Forge, extracted the locations of the disbanded Brotherhood from Mastermind's brain. Ugh. Depowered and defeated Sabretooth, but the others are still out there. Revenge. He doesn't look gay. This guy kind of looks gay. Omega Red looks a little gay. He's got a little sweet baby boy face. Odd. Crowd's good. Boat looks believable. Boat looks cool. I don't know. So I like look at that and I go, oh, okay, is that all you put there? Like I could see this little man right down here. But there's no other cargo. There's like trucks or anything on the pier. Like if you go to a pier, you see a bunch of like stuff. But he's like, yeah, no, it's just gonna be empty. And then this next panel, there's a whole bunch of people. I like the staggering. I like the 2 panels on top of the other panel. That's kind of cool. I like that he has that. That's kind of good. This face and arm kind of moves your eye this way, and then you got this forearm that comes here, and then you got some more lines going this way with that. And then it ends with him. So you even got that, and then you got this building creating a black shape, then goes to him. Even like, so it's go across, black there, then a black, more black pulls you across, his arm pulls you down, then you got a line. You even get a weird little like fuzzy line going down. Then this black shape goes into another black shape. And it shows that it's him. So even without colors, you'd be able to be like, yeah, I don't know you. Clouds could use some work, and then it starts to get cold, and then it starts to get into snow. Snow and silhouettes. 4 block with 1 big one with a big giant square around it. Huh. I would have liked a different. I would have like preferred the reverse of this, like show the buildings and then him like moving up it, moving up a trail, and then have him moving down like that. Have it look so it'd be like up then down. This, I mean, it's just close up of his feet in the snow. And then I do like this one. It should be like almost mirroring. Stacking is cool. I like the stacking of the panels. It's weird. Like the space between these two panels and then this panel is a little off. Kind of gets me a little bit. But I do like the black that he's put right there. It's kind of, pushes your eye that way a little bit. Yeah, I mean, it's Greg Capullo. This guy's fucking dope. Like this is a great little face, great hands. I know. It's just you're just looking at little page layouts and stuff. Like, what did he give a fuck about, and what didn't he? It's just big giant white space here. I think it's kind of cool. It's like, what? I want to like experiment more with my panels like this, but I just like, that's a good shot. That's cool. Cool shot. Gotta love them silhouettes. When in doubt, black it out. Damn, he like had his teeth hanging out, making him look like fucking Wolfman. So he kills him. He kills Omega Red with his own tentacle. Take that bub one last time. Hoof. Just so I can put my hands around your neck one last time. I suppose if this place is melting down, I should leave some kind of warning sign if anyone gets close. There. That should do the trick. I think he would have been killed a little bit harder. He's doing it. He does a lot of these tiny little figures. I wonder who's going to be up there. Remember last time we saw Wolverine at the top of a reactor? Who's he fighting? He's fighting Deadpool. Do I give a shit about any of this? Stormbreakers, 20 years of elite artists. I don't know who that is. Jan Balzalardi. Where is he from? Brazil? South America somewhere? Do they not have their own fucking comic books down there? Like American comic books made by Americans? Is that shitty? What? No flowers. It's weird. What's he do? I wonder how he did that. It's like why he did that. I'm just looking at the way he's drawing other stuff. And then he draws him like really oddly like rendered. They go and talk. They get hit every once in a while. They're getting hit by something and it's fucking cooking them. It's cool. He's making his mask all shitty, making him look gross. And then he pushes him. First he saves him, talks to him a second, and then pushes him into a fire, which I guess if you're gonna get rid of Deadpool, that would be the way to do it. Yep. That's what's up. Buries him. Yeah, so far Wolverine has not tried to suck off Deadpool, so we're good here. I don't see any kind of sexual shit going on. Mm-hmm. Solid stuff, man. Solid stuff. It's just maybe I wish there was more to it. I don't know. All right, here we get into the action. All right, Wolverine's out there. He's digging a hole. Hello, Logan. Petey, call me crazy. I think you've gotten bigger. No, Travis, through the years, we have all gotten smaller. We have all gotten smiller. Smiller. It's nice here. Peaceful. Good place for things to end. One way or the other. Go home, Logan. I have no wish for things to end like this. Don't have a home anymore. And that's because of you. Is there someone in the house? Some little homo? You packing that elf's fudge in there? You and Nightcrawler playing pink sock. Is that what you doing in there now, Colossus? Yes. Well, I'll make sure to mark your grave so they know where to find you and throw their used condoms. Could you ever imagined that it would come to this? I tell you, pal. All I can imagine now is you 6 inches deep. Actually, that's not what he's saying. All I can imagine now is you 6 feet under. See, Chris Kyle, I didn't even there was no homo stuff going on in this book, and then you like brought it in, so I'm like sitting here going, "What? He's fucking gay now?" But then I'm like looking at the outfit, I'm like, "Yeah, that Colossus outfit always did look a little gay." He's like, as soon as he got out of Mother Russia, he was like, "I want hot pants." In Russia, nobody wears hot pants. I want to wear hot pants now. I do not need full pants. I am metal man. I can wear hot pants, small shorts. God. 6 feet. Try 12 inches, big boy. I think we can do better than that. Wolf. Look at that. Yeah, I don't see. There's no gayness, dude. They're just like 6 feet. I think you could do better than that. Oof. Now, Logan, let's finish this. And he like makes a little crater. Oh shit! I forgot about that. Why'd you do it, Petey? The others. No surprise there, even Wade. But you were the best of us. Oh. Sometimes you have to pick a side, even allies that you despise, because that's what's best for your family. I was your family. Yet, you were a friend, and that was not enough. Whoosh. Fuck. Arrgh. There's his arm. I guess that's possible. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, your arm muscles are not adamantium. The tendons connect in the bones. So he just ripped the fucking adamantium bones. Just ripped his fucking arm off. I am sorry it ended this way. Yeah, me too. Snink. Right between the eyes. Right between the eyes. So I guess once he was like, once Wolverine realized, he's like, oh shit, I could slice him, and it's just his innards are fucking like his innards are metal. So that just means that he just has like a metal brain, but it's still metal, you know? It's still shit you can fuck with, I guess. And then he puts his arm back on. I'm sorry. Man, I tell you, do you know who would have been a really good Wolverine? Fred Ward, man. He would have been a great Wolverine. I'm looking at this book and I'm just going, yeah, he drew fucking Wolverine like Fred Ward. Remo Williams himself. Remo Williams, he was in a movie with Kevin Bacon where they had shit underground Tremors. Yeah, just watch Tremors and be like, there's a fucking road trip with Kevin Bacon as Cyclops. No, Kevin Bacon as Havoc and Fred Ward as Wolverine. Yeah, Blue Sky Comics pretty much, you know, all the skies are all that's pretty cool. That's right by the furnace, but then you start getting a fight and it's just kind of like out in the open. Great job with Wolverine. Great job with Colossus. PT. So he puts his arm on. Oh shit. What if Galacticus chose a different herald? Like who? That's Ryan Brown right there. That's who did that right there. Ryan Brown. It's not bad, right? Promo art by Ryan Brown. I think I could draw a pretty good fucking Colossus. I mean, pretty good Galacticus. I guess you'd have to pay me for me to do it, though. All right, so that's happened. Yeah, not a lot of text, which is fine. And now it's done. Next piece? Question mark? I don't know. We'll see. Oh shit. In the next episode, he's got a white beard. He is a professional. Mm. Draw comics. Learn how to draw and ink Marvel characters, write stories, and tackle the steps to complete a comic book from start to finish when you sign up for the course. Of course. Online art course by Proco. Well, that's a pretty good Wolverine. I mean, that's a pretty good Cable. At least the gun. The face is stupid. It's weird coloring. Yeah, I don't like everything but the face. But like this is like a good gun for like the cover, but like to draw that, oh my god, dude. You almost understand why they start to draw like kind of crazy geometric shaped guns rather than like real guns because you have to be fucking so specific with them. Like, oh, that's not an HK. That's not a. So if you just make up a gun, but then it starts to get like super complicated. It's very cool though. We got Bishop. We got Cable and Bishop. Time fugitives. Time slide. Oh yeah, so he's just doing the cover. Kael Kale NGU. Shit. Pat, I'd like to buy another fucking vowel. All right, let's look at the chat. What do you guys think? What did you think of this? 65. Mm, he would have been a good. I like the way they've done Colossus in the movies, but he's really big. I can't imagine being that big. Like he's like over 8 feet tall in the fucking movies. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I was excited. Wait a minute. Borans? Who's David Borans? Is that the guy from was that Angel? Is that the guy from Buffy the Vampire Slayer and SEAL Team 6 and Bones? Is that the guy from Bones? What's the deal, dog? What's up, Romo? Mm-mm-mm. 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 Oh, he's the guy that played the Thing, huh? In the first one? Wait a minute. I'm glad played him instead. Oh, okay. I don't know. Ah, dude, if it was drawn by John Female, it would have fucking sucked. This would have just been like one shape. You wouldn't have seen any fucking feet. His hands would have been poorly drawn, and then he would have been stiff as fuck looking. At least this guy looks like he's moving through space. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I would agree with you. I think this was a fucking cash grab. To be honest, I think this. Yeah, it's pretty flimsy. For $5, it's pretty flimsy. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, he is one of my favorite, but like this compared to his Batman stuff, it's like I don't know. He was just like, yeah, I want to draw Colossus and Wolverine in a snowstorm so that all I have to do is fucking just them doing shit. I don't have to worry about anything else. Don't make me draw anything else. Hail. Lord Nemesis, just another uppity crumb. I mean, if you watch other stuff, which I do, like he's not everywhere, but it does feel like it because he's taking up a bunch of genre stuff. But man, ugh, I think it was a great idea that they go retro. I mean, that was something that I was calling out. Not that they copied me. I'm not going to pull a Shane Davis and say that they were fucking listening and copying me. But man, it feels good to be like right at least a little bit. Because man, I was like, man, they should go like Mad Men era. You know, they should like that like early like NASA right stuff kind of period. You know, Mad Men, and they did because it's like it's like okay, so are they now? If they're not now, where were they doing the Thanos and the time snap and all that shit? So it seems pretty cool that they could like um be like the premier superhero family of the 60s, and then you know they do some sort of a time jump or warp zone, whatever the fuck, and they're brought to the present. But I'm also okay with the whole thing being in the 60s. That would be kind of interesting if they just like kept all the movies in the 60s. Like this is what was going on in the Marvel universe in the 60s. But then it's like that'd be kind of cool to get Ant-Man in there. But then it's like they got Michael Douglas, and of course Michael Douglas is one that maybe want to get involved, and you have to like CGI his shit. I don't know. But Pedro Pascal, no, I mean I just don't see him as, and I'm not a dickhead about it. Like fuck that fucking guy, because it's like I'm trying to think like, would it be a Doctor Doom? Could Pedro have been a decent Doctor Doom? Because the idea of that the one actor, now why can't I remember his fucking name? But like the one actor where they've like brought him back. Okay, I can't believe I'm drawing a blank on this fucking actor's name. I'm like Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr. Like, why are you bringing Robert Downey Jr. back for Doctor Doom? It's like, oh, is he a good enough actor? Yeah, 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 yeah. It's like he's already done that, and you know, it's like everybody in Hollywood, are you know, all the actors on the planet were all like, what? You know, they're all like, hey man, you're my agent, man. I need you to fucking call up that that Faggy guy and get me some of that fucking Doom money. You know what I mean? Like I'll be the guy. You let me be Doctor Doom. You know, I'm not King. I don't beat my girlfriend. You know, you don't got to worry about me. Let me be your fucking Doctor Doom. And they're like, all right, yeah, we're gonna talk to you, and then we'll talk to somebody else, and then we'll get back to you. And that somebody else was Robert Downey Jr. And they were like, hey man, you want to be Doctor Doom? And he was like, yeah, sure. Doctor Doom is dope. It's just, I don't know. I'm burnt out on the Marvel movies, right, guys? I mean, it's just like, I feel like everything needs to be like shelved for a couple years. Like Captain America doesn't really doesn't it's not really exciting me. It's definitely not for me. I mean, somebody is excited. Hopefully, somebody's excited. We'll see. What else? I mean, the Captain America movie, that fucking New World Order. I mean, I guess I'm just talking out of my ass at this point, but you know, you show up in those first movies and you got their wings. They look like fucking rudimentary robot wings. You know, at this point uh, in the MCU, in MCU, he's got Wakanda wings. I know I'm being a nerd. I'm just gonna step into the universe for a second. You know, we're in the Marvel universe. We're looking around. we're wondering why shit doesn't make sense. So like he interacts with Wakanda. Wakanda is now known to everybody. They've got crazy ass fucking articulated wings on their ships. Like their ships have like these articulated fans or something. Not fans, but they're like look like feathers. Right? So you're going, oh shit, at the end, like, hey, my wings are ripped. I got a new set of wings from Wakanda, and like he opens them up and they look like the same fucking wings. Like there's no like articulated feathers and really a cool, animal aesthetic to the wings again. I'm not saying he needs to be like fucking Hawkman, but it would have been cool. And then with the new movie, I don't know, man. They skipped over a whole era of like Captain America and Falcon just doing cool shit. It's very rushed. The whole MCU got just like really rushed. And I guess you got to when you have actors, you got the actors like playing parts, so they have to like really rush it. So it almost feels like they're not really doing the Marvel universe. It's almost like they're like recreating the Ultimates, you know? I think that's what they were trying to do, but I don't know. Well, I watch it. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't even realize like how excited am I about Star Wars. I'm gonna be honest. I had a whole situation today. Star Wars. So I found out like, I found out. So the Skeleton Crew show is on and we started watching it and my daughter was like, "Meh, I want to see something with R2D2." She suddenly is like aware of who R2D2 is. And she like got for Halloween, like somebody got her like a lollipop thing that had R2D2 on it. It's like you push the button and R2D2 opens up and there's a lollipop. So she has this and she's like replacing the lollipop in there with new lollipops. But anyway, so she's like R2D2, R2D2. She's all about this R2D2. I'm like, yeah, all right, let's watch. There's a new show. It's got a bunch of little kids on it. I was like, oh, I'm assuming that this is like for kids because there's a bunch of little kids, right? Like grown adults don't like to watch shows with a bunch of little kids. Like who gives a shit? But it's I'm assuming it's for kids. So we start watching it. I'm sitting there watching it with her, and you got to sit there and watch them with the kids. Because when two dudes are kissing, or who the fuck knows what's gonna pop up? You know what I mean? You're like, okay, let's switch back to Bluey. So we're kind of watching it. It's kind of boring. She's like, "Where's R2D2?" I'm like, "I don't know. I don't think he's in it." And she was just like, well, let's watch some Star Wars with R2D2." And I was like, "Okay." So we start watching A New Hope, taking her back to the source, going all the way back to the beginning. And so we're just like watching it, and she's like, "What's this? Princess Leia? Is she a princess? Is she a real princess?" You know what I mean? She's like starting to like she's old enough to like start like asking questions and is like connecting stuff. Like why is that ship real big? It's a lot bigger than the other one. Are they bad guys? There's a lot of questions like who's bad guys? Is that a bad guy? Are they bad guys? Are the storm? What are they called? Stormtroopers? Are they robots? Are those people? You know what I mean? She has like questions like that, and are like, why is he only making beeping noises? And how it's really cute. And then she like saw Darth Vader, right? And I was like, she was like, is he a good guy or a bad guy? And I was like, he's a bad guy because he's Darth Vader. And she was like, well, he looks cool. I'm like, yeah, he does look cool, but he's a bad guy. She's like, yeah, but he just looks cool. I'm like, yeah. So then we like watched it some more, and then what happened? Then she went like a yogurt pouch and a granola bar, and then we ended up going outside. We like stopped watching. So far, the only movie she's like sat down and like wants to watch it all the way through is Totoro. She'll watch Totoro all the way through. But other than that, she like wants to like she's just not into like sitting down and watching shit all the way. But we were watching some Star Wars. But anyways, so that's it. That's the Wolverine comic. That's my little musings at the end about Star Wars and the Marvel MCU. Not that I wasn't really planning on talking about those, so I don't my thoughts aren't completely organized on those topics, but I don't know. Next week's We Talking Comics. Gonna go to the comic store over the weekend, pick up some stuff, reach out to somebody, see if they want to come on. But yeah, it's a fudge free, just the vegetables here, people. Sorry. Vegetables only on We Talking Comics, no fudge. All right, so Disney loves little kids. Jesus. What's going on, man? Oh, see, I'm over here I should have been using bigger words. We got Edwin in here listening to me. Yeah, she thought that was really cool. She thought that was interesting. Um yeah, the New Hope is definitely like eye catching for her. She's definitely like, what the fuck is going on? But then yeah, we got her like a new electric car, so she's like outside running around. She'd rather see that. Mm, yeah, yeah. And she's all about like who's the good guys, who are the bad guys. She wants to know who's the bad guys. Empire Strikes Back. Yeah, yeah. Um, I think so. We'll see. She's it's up to her. She like if something's scary, she's like, yeah, this is scary. I don't want to watch this anymore. Trying to think. We were watching something the other day, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm not into this," and just like got up and walked out. I think I was watching. I was watching one of the new Planet of the Apes movies, and she like came in and like saw what I was watching, and she was like, just kind of noped out. It's like, yeah, no, I'm not watching that shit, Dad. I'm like, all right, see you later. Okay, so I just wanted to do another stream to like do some comics and kind of get into the habit of talking comics, going over comic books, going over the art of each book. So that's what this is. So I'm going to stop now. I hope you guys have a good night. I'm going to get back to work. I'm working on a rock and roll ninja, and I'm itching to get into it. So you guys have a good night, and I'll see you later. Mm, 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 mm.